It's correct, I think, because volatile top lane matchup is a must in this case. You cannot play on bot under any circumstance. And the guy that has to make the difference this game is Targamas. So playing top side is correct, I think. Or picking volatile top lane to play top side is correct, I think. Yumi won't be able to follow Alistar roam. So Alistar will have to make the difference this game. You do whatever you can to fight top, you do whatever you can to fight mid, and bot lane is just dead lane, with Seraphine farming 1v2. Not much should happen bot. G2 should be losing push pretty much all game, I think. Unless they have help, they shouldn't be able to kill them 2v2. And I guess you're just looking to get Targamas to level 3 and buy the small boots, the 300 boots of speed, and then you just run around with him. But probably you want level 3 before you start doing that. Yeah, I don't think Renekton is bad, but I think maybe if you know enemies playing topside, something that is... I don't know how Renekton can handle like people coming at him all the time. Or if there's a better champ, because I guess actually picking Ornn would just make the Darius matchup even worse than it is. At least with Renekton you have some fighting power here. Cancel his base. 369 has no flash, he's dead actually. Did Renekton dice in? Slice and dice in? They can dive him if Caps doesn't move. Shouldn't they dive him with Talia? Where is Talia going? He has no TP as well, this Darius, so he's really fucked. I don't know what 369 was doing, he must have dashed forward, but this is still so bad for G2, they lose so many waves on Darius. I think they should... I guess it was good play originally, but maybe they should have backed after, yeah. This is Herald play by G2. They're shifting their bot lane. I guess JDG's bot lane was in a reset, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that they have Prio here. But this should be free. And they won't be able to answer bot as well, so this is just a net positive play for G2 here. They won't lose anything. Maybe one plate, not much more. Seraphine will one-shot away bot once she gets there. So at best they have one plate bot, but that's it. I guess the good thing is at least they were resetting at this time, Jdg, so right now they can play, and G2 might still need resets on members. Targamas is hinting here. Actually, no spell shield? What did he spell shield? What did he spell shield? Did he spell shield the combo? Still has flash, but so does Jankos. Ooh, the red smite. Good kill by Jankos. I'm not sure about going for this 2v2 bot. I feel like your game plan cannot be 2v2 bot like this. Even though it was close, I feel like this cannot be your game plan. You should use Alistar much more for roaming, especially now when you had the Herald as well. You could have set up a top play. But I don't like how they're using their Alistar this game. First of all, I think it's a problem that you even draft Alistar in the first place, because I think there are much better roaming champions in the game, and there's no way you're playing on bot. So the Alistar into Sivir thing doesn't make sense. And here you are again fighting 2v2. What is actually going on in G2 right now? Why are they fighting bot?
But still, things just slightly going JDG's way in all of these exchanges. Herald will be placed, you have to expect here by right now.
I don't know why they're fighting bot this game. It really annoys me. You're playing Seraphine AD. The goal is not to fight bot. The goal is to have him alone and roam on your support. This is what you should be doing the entire game. This is correct. What they're doing here is correct. It sucks for Flakked, but that's just the position you're in when you're playing Seraphine. It's a shame they gave 4 kills bot before they realized. I think they should have done this. They should have done this the entire game. They even managed to get the first Herald, even though their bot lane doesn't have prio. but it's still winnable. Caps is 40 CS up, and Broken Blade is strong in the game. So even though they inted a bit bot, they can still use their topside strength. And now it should be easier as well, because now Seraphine is on mid, so Alistar has two sides to play on. It's less predictable of a movement now from Targamas, or he can be less predictable in what he's doing. Because when Seraphine was bot, it's kind of obvious that they cannot play bot side in G2, so he's always going to be top side, and top side just have to be careful for Jdg. But now he can be on both sides. Now they can play both on bot and they can play on top. I don't know about this fight. It's 4v5 for a Herald that you don't care about. Why don't they run bot instead and try to trade? They could easily dive the Renekton without flash. I think this game is really hard for G2 now. They just have to find something creative around Sylas. I think what you could do, actually what you should do, is put Sylas bot with TP and Darius top. And then you just play bot side with Alistar next to him. Graves can stay around mid, so if the enemy goes Nash, they just 50-50 it and he try to steal. But I think Alistar and Sylas should probably go bot side and kill the Renekton. But it's pretty much 5v5 here. Hope is deep, it's fine. That's a free kill. Diego wasn't there. He will have E eventually, right? No, he doesn't have E. I guess good flank by Caps actually here. I don't know how he got there. I don't know how the Renekton got there without... I guess he went from mid to that point, yeah. Because Caps was behind the Renekton, and I don't think the Renekton knew where Caps was. Caps used TP here. Was Seraphine ult though? That wombo. Caps on the side. Hope is dead, alive. But 3 of them die. That's a pretty sick wombo. What was that? Seraphine ult into Graves ult into Darius pool? I guess combo first as well. Pretty much hit everything on everyone. It's Nash as well, so pretty much back in the game now. This guy has no flash. What is he thinking? Targamas has no ult though, so he might die here. But Sylas will kill him. And that's shut down as well. Give the kill to Sylas, I think, if you can. Flakkit took it, I'm not sure why, but it's okay. Anyway, the important kill went to Caps, the shutdown went to Caps. That's a sick combo. So first, no, it's just one with Alistar, but you get the 3-man Seraphine into 3-man Graves into 3-man Darius E without Caps even being there. So all of this damage has been done without your fed Sylas. Sivir is really fed, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Viego got no kills this game. I'm not sure about the Renekton pick, to be honest. And Talia's been behind pretty much from the start, right? And that was kind of 1v1 as well. I feel like at some point I saw Sylas 140 to 100, and there was no mid attention this game. But they also didn't show much of mid this game, so I don't know what happened, but... Alistar will have to ult here, yeah. Caps is getting really chunked. Yagao got caught, but he flashed out. Sivir and Renekton in pit ran. Sivir flashed over! It works. Jankos could maybe one-shot Hope here. No, he doesn't wait for him. I think maybe if he waited in the brush he could one-shot him. Where did Yuumi go? Why was Yuumi not on Sivir? And why was Sivir in the pit? What a weird fight. It looked really bad for G2 when Alistar had to ult and Caps was 40% in pit, but good pick on Yagao. And I guess kind of in positioning by Yagao, to be honest with you. There should not be a world where you get surprised that people are flashing over the wall on you there. I think it's good to originally get Alistar ult, but there's no way you should be surprised by people coming at you from pit. And I don't know how Sivir ended up in Baron Pit instead of going on the right side. And I don't know why Yuumi was not on Sivir. There is no good reason to be on anyone that's not Sivir this game if you're Yuumi. If you're Jdg, go Nash right now. This could just be a free kill on Alistar with the wall. A good Seraphine ult again. Maybe Sivir can carry this though. Sivir might pentakill here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They just got outskilled. Yeah, it's over right now. I think I guess Alistar got kind of caught here, so they had to fight. But I think G2 should have just ran to Drake. As soon as the Baron was cancelled, they should have ran to Drake because they were first to the space and there was no wards there. So it would just be free Drake, and worst case Jdg would go back to Baron and you would just keep matching them there. But getting caught in mid kind of... I guess it forced you into a fight in a way when Targamas got caught, because at this point of the game you can't really afford to give a member for fun. So I understand why they fight. But it feels like it's kind of hard to win at this point, right? Sivir has 5 item. And you didn't really manage to snowball this game. I think a couple of problems this game that worry me a little bit. First, how they played bot lane. Because I feel like their picks was right, but their play was wrong. I think second, how they played around their solo lane. In the mid game, it felt like they kept opening mid with Alistar instead of opening side with Alistar. I actually don't feel like he did anything on side, actually, Targamas this game. And that should be his whole purpose, to run with Darius or to run with Sylas and to play around them and to snowball them and to put wards for them. But I didn't see any of that. The only time I saw him do that was around level 3 when he went top river, which was correct, but other than that I didn't see any. And I think they had opportunities this game to put Sylas bot with TP and to put Alistar there and kill the enemy solo lane that would be alone. And probably the answer from Jdg when this happens would be to go Nash. But it would always be a flip Nash because Jankos can just steal. So I think this kind of situation could be much better than the one they kept creating by opening mid. So probably opening side I think would make this game different, much different than the one we saw now. Because there was no real pressure on Jdg side lane, but you actually had tools to do it. You had Darius with Ghost Flash that can run anyone down, and you had a fed Sylas, so you could really easily play on side, I think. And you had Seraphine to clear mid as well, so it was perfect scenario to play on side, but they didn't do that.